Let's take a look at the next drill in our backstroke series. So here we are going to look at a drill, double arm backstroke. This drill is really nice because it's going to really work on a couple things. It'll really focus on improving the overall entry point and then the overall catch here with the with this drill. And it's going to feel a little awkward for the athlete because you're going to be a little bit more flatter on the water, so there won't be any rotation. But this is a really great drill to help here with the catch. For our pieces of equipment, we're just going to be using some fins here just to kind of assist us in moving through the water. In a previous iteration, we would have been using paddles or Volo blades, which really will just continue to enhance that feel of that catch. So let's go over here with the things that we are looking for. So body position here, as we kind of said, is going to be flat. Our athlete's going to just focus here on really grabbing the water, wanting to really make sure that the hands here are going to be initiating the catch. That way what we can do is really drive the water here to the hip area. It's good for the athlete to finish the hand here just below the hip and then focus on getting the arms out together at the same point. Now here we're coming out with a little bit of a flat hand. It's going to be okay. We might just kind of suggest, though, coming up with the thumbs up. That way, when the arms are here, we kind of see that flip of the hands where the pinkies are going to be leading. This is really nice. Entry point here is going to be on the shoulders. We might even be able to go just slightly outside of the shoulders, just so then we can focus on really establishing again just that really nice catch as we're moving through. We'll take a look at a little bit more what's going on underwater on the return view as we're moving through. And then we just want to also focus on having good complementary speed here with the kick. So a few things here we want to see is that we do want to actually see a knee bend here. So here, this is really nice and appropriate. We see the foot here just below the body, and we can tell that here by being, again, just below the overall hip line of the body. The important thing to remember then is to focus on kicking up. We want to kind of see some turbulence here, and we could get a little bit more than we're displaying here. We kind of want to think about like there's a ball at here, and we really want to focus on getting the foot to get up to make contact with that ball. So that might be a really great cue for your athletes, and make those fins make contact with the surface so that we see some turbulence. So kind of see like here what we saw right there, that would be perfect and kind of what we would want to see. That level of turbulence at the surface, again, we've called this white water or boiling water or thunder kick. Again, just kind of find what cue is going to ultimately work for your athletes and what's going to really make sense and help them really focus on getting the feet up at the surface. But our athlete here is doing a really nice job. Okay, and then we just kind of keep looking for those same things as we're moving through the water. In the takeoff view here, we would like to see a little bit of some dolphin kicking coming off our wall, but just here's another kind of view of the flutter kick. So here, foot is below the hip line, and as we're coming up, actually here's a little bit better right there. So kind of see here the foot's up just a little bit below, and then we want to focus on bringing those feet up, and those feet are opposite. Really nice job here by our athlete. On the way back, so here again, nice job, pinky entry, that switch. We are just on top of the shoulder line. Really nice work right there. Hands come out at the hips. We just kind of keep looking for those same things. So kind of we see here just a little bit in something that we would want to make sure our athletes aware of, coming in a little bit with the back of the palm there as we are doing our stroke. And then here, and yeah, so see kind of there, we just flip a little bit early. So what that's going to cause us to do is kind of slice here through the water as we're moving through. And just again, something we want to make sure that we are very, very, very aware of as we are moving through. Take a look here at this last stroke. So again, we want that real focus to be here on those hands, those palms, changing direction quickly, so that way we can really focus on grabbing the water. We want to kind of see these elbows pop as those hands then are pushing the water then here to the hip area as we're performing the stroke. Let's go under the water here and kind of take a look at what we see. Again, really nice job here with the flutter kick. We're coming just under the body. So we set that catch. So here we could go just a little bit more depth on both sides and then focus on really grabbing the water. Now here the overall shape is exactly what we would want to be. We could get these elbows just to come in just a smidge closer to the body. And just remember, everybody has varying abilities with their backstroke. But the hand here is a good job being right up at the surface. So kind of what we would see here is just that overall V-like shape be just a little bit sharper. So everything here would come in a little bit more closer to the body. And then as we push, we want to finish just again that hand a little bit below the body, so then we can focus on grabbing and setting up that overarm recovery. But overall here, we are doing some good things with this drill with our athlete, and we have some opportunities to keep improving. If you found some great value out of this, be sure to drop a like and consider subscribing. We've got some really great drills on the channel, always looking to add more.